How's it going, guys? My name is Michael, and today we're going to talk about the fastest ways of leveling in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now, we do have a few different methods depending on what level you are and where you're at in the game and all that kind of good stuff, so let's go ahead and let's talk about it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is how you should be leveling as soon as you start the game, and that is by using the Let's Go feature, or basically throwing your Pokemon at the other Pokemon that you see in the wild. As you can see here, I'm towards the starter area, and all you're going to be doing is basically just chunking your Pokemon at them. Of course, I'm very high level, so this is going to kind of look kind of stupid. I'm going to get like 1 XP per. But you get the general idea. Everywhere you go, you want to be throwing your Pokemon at these other Pokemon in the wild. That way you level up very quickly before taking on your first few gyms and that sort of thing. Now let's go ahead and talk about the first full method once you get to about level 20 to 30, somewhere around in there. Let's talk about it. Now, this first method you could do until you're a pretty high level. I would suggest doing it until you're around level 60 to 70, pretty much where you can actually beat the game. And to do that, you're actually gonna have to make some ham sandwiches. And you can do that by using your picnic out in the wild. Well, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna go over to the main city, Mesagoza. I hope I said that right, probably didn't. And what you're gonna wanna do is go over to the west, little Poke Center here, and you're gonna go to the little food court. And you're gonna come over here to this like reddish, purplish looking building, and you're gonna go in and you're going to buy some pickles, okay? And so you get about 30 minutes per sandwich, and this is gonna boost your XP for normal type Pokemon. So go ahead and buy a good bit of pickles, depending on however long you plan on doing this. So if you plan on doing it for 2 hours, get 4, you know, that sort of thing. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna head over to this other shop where you see this little kid here with his father picking out some stuff. You're gonna go ahead and go into this shop here, and you're going to buy some ham, mayonnaise, and mustard. Again, depending on how long you want to do it. So if you plan on doing it for 2 hours, you're gonna buy 4, 4, and 4. And then you're gonna go ahead and head out to the spot that we are going to talk about. So the area that you wanna go for this method is gonna be over here in the North Province Area 3 area. And as you can see, it's kind of tucked away over in the corner around the snow area. So basically just kind of try to go over here and unlock this little Pokestop. That way you can fly to it. As you can see, there's ways to kind of travel through here to get to this area. Once you get to this area, you're going to want to come down. As you can see, hold on, let me turn around. There's the Pokestop there, so you can kind of get a bearing of where I'm at. As you can see, this is a big star base here. I've already beat the game, so it's kind of opened up for me. And you're just going to want to head over to like a flat spot so you can set up a picnic. So I'm going to head over to this spot here. And you're basically just going to want to open up. Whoops, open up the map. You're going to want to open up and start a picnic. Now, once your picnic is set up, you're basically just going to want to go over here and talk to the table. Not you, Lycan Rock. Come on now. I'm doing business here. All right, you're going to want to go to make a sandwich. And you're going to see a bunch of recipes. And you're going to make the most basic ham sandwich in the game. Of course, I've already unlocked a bunch of different recipes. But basically, find the ham sandwich. Okay, geez, where is this thing? Okay, there's the ham sandwich. And as you can see, you need pickle, ham, mayonnaise, and mustard. So click on it, go ahead and make it, and that will start the timer for about 30 minutes of getting some chances, actually. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably like the weirdest, creepiest looking screen. But look at that, we got a ham sandwich, and we're about to see in the top right, boom, fighting normal and ground. So the encounter power is normal level 1. That's what you want for this method, okay? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and pack up and head out. And you're going to go over to this little area. And I forgot to mention, okay, if you're a lower level, these are gonna be around level 40 plus. So if you're a lower level, make sure that you have a fighting type Pokemon. That way you can take out these chances fairly quickly, okay? And just keep in mind, these chances are gonna spawn all around this little star base here. You can see the Pokestops up there, and I'm seeing chances pretty much everywhere. And if you get more like sandwiches unlocked and that sort of thing, and you can get like the level 2 encounters, you can spawn in even more chances. You might even have an opportunity to see some Blixens and stuff like that. So this is a very, very good method to level you up very fast. I'd say until about level 60 to level 70. It'll probably take you about an hour or so to get your Pokemon up to level 60 or 70, depending on the sandwiches that you use, how fast you are at knocking out these chances and that sort of thing. So just be aware of that. And now let's talk about the final method, or actually, you know what? I'm going to show you one more spot that you can go to depending on what kind of Pokemon you have, and it's going to be a bug type area. So if you have like a flying or fire type, let's go there. Okay, so we're at the place where I leveled up a lot of my Pokemon before I found out about the Chansey method, and it's just because so many fighting bug Pokemon spawn over here. And it's over here in this little North Province area 2. I am on top of a Poke Center, as you can kind of see, kind of behind my character there. So you just want to travel out there. It's around that little ice area over there by the fighting, what do you call it? Starbase. Jeez, couldn't think of it there for a second. And you're going to want to go over to this little Pokestop here. And boom, as you can see, I'm at the Pokestop. And before I even step off this platform, look at all those Pokemon over there. So literally, you can just go through, and these are all about level 50 plus, I believe. So you can just go over here and just let your Pokemon just beat the mess out of all these Pokemon over here and pretty much just level up, just have fun, just chill. And there's actually some Scyther and stuff over here too. So if you want to catch a couple of those, because those are one of my favorite Pokemon, you very well can. You're just going to be flying through here and knocking out a bunch of stuff. Getting a bunch of levels, all over this little area right next to this little pond over by the Starbase, and just farm up. This to me was about the fastest method for my Talonflame or for my Gardevoir. That's what I use for this method, so have fun with it. Now for the final spot, I would suggest you go here if you're level 70 plus to level up your Pokemon from like level 70 to level 100. I'm not going to show it because it is the area where you do the end game. So I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but it's actually going to be in the Great Crater of Paldea. Once you go ahead and beat the game, I would go back to this area and farm all the Pokemon that are there. You can put on some sandwiches or some foods to bring out some maybe dragon types or something along those lines. You can actually use food for XP as well to give you a little bit of boost in XP. Also, don't forget to put on your lucky egg that you get somewhere around the 6th gym leader. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but you can put that on your starter Pokemon to also give you more levels. Just go over to this area to finish off hitting level 100. Now, one more thing that I will note, you can do the Terra Raid Dens to get a lot of XP candy. Now, to get a lot of the XP candy, obviously you want to do like the 4 and 5 stars to get like the large XP candy and that sort of thing. That is also another fast way to do it. I did that back in Sword and Shield and was leveled to level up my Pokemon fairly quickly there. So if you have a group of friends together that wants to do that sort of thing, be my guest. That's also another fast method. But as of right now, those are all the methods that I know to level you up extremely quickly and to make this game super easy to beat. But guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button and consider subscribing for more future content. But yeah, I'm heading out. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day, great night, wherever you are. And until next time, peace out.